Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do another premiere draft of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. We're going to try this out again. We're going to try to not be green this time, because I just don't think green is a very good color in this format unless we have like some bomb rares, and even still, I think I would just try to make green into a light splash or splash for the bomb rare. Alright, we are ready to go. And we have... well, a 3 mana 6/6 is what we have. I mean, that's a reason to be green, sort of. If it attacks while we don't control a dinosaur, we put a stun counter on it. I guess if we weren't picking that, I'd probably take the Lodestone Needle. There's a Battle Glyph in the pack, too. Tinker's Tote. There's some playable 2-drops. Oh, there's an Ogun's Iron, too. Alright. I knew if I introduced a draft as saying we're not going to play green, we're going to immediately open a green playable rare. We're still going to pretend we don't have this. Let's see who else is in the pod while we're waiting for packs to be passed. High Priest, Inspector F. I feel like I've seen some of these names before. Okay, I'm not picking this. I'm going to pick the Abrade. Just cheap, efficient removal. I know there's an Axe Jaw in here. I already said I'm not picking this. I'm just not impressed by this, by the Lore Keeper. There's a River Herald Scout here, which is good too. Rumbling Rock Slide, another Tinker's Toad. But the best card is the Abrade. We're being passed the Abrade. Well, I guess the player next to us had a some sort of bomb rare too. And was probably torn between picking between the rare and the Abrade. Alright. We have a Dreadmaw, which does kind of go with the Hammer Skull. If we do end up trying dinosaurs again, I would want to try it like that. Otherwise, I think the pick would probably be the Goblin Tomb Raider. There's also the Rampaging Ceratops, which is just... it's a big body, but it doesn't give us advantage. Card advantage in any immediate way, whereas the Dreadmaw kind of does. We're still pretending that we don't have those. So we have a Huatli's Final Strike. We have a Saheeli's Lattice, which... that one's going to be the pick here. There's another Tomb Raider, which would be fine as well. Couple average blue cards. Might of the Ancestors also just kind of average. Pit of Offerings. I think I pointed out the Huatli's Final Strike. That's not a card I've cast yet. Okay, well, we have a second Lattice. I don't know that I want 2 of those. I do want a Rumbling Rock Slide. Charter Course is good too, but it seems like we're kind of just leaning into some decent red cards right now. I also like to point out the only green card in this pack is the green card left in this pack is the Malamet Scythe. Commons and the rare have been taken. All the uncommons are still here. That's interesting because I'm pretty sure Charter Course should not be there still. And yeah, these packs don't have dinosaurs, but we do have a Scampering Surveyor, which can go in whatever deck we end up building. So I don't mind that one. It's either this or Tithing Blade. But I'll take the Surveyor. Alright, there's a Cavern Stomper. But there's a Sunfire Torch as well. I'm going to take the Torch, because the Torch is a pretty good one. Could also take the Attentive Sunscrap. I'm going to take the Torch. I'm just going to keep taking the red cards. If we really want a Cavern Surveyor, we can probably find one a bit later on. There's a Triumphant Chomp Pick 8. Even if you're not a dinosaur deck, this card should not be Pick 8. And we have a Kincaller here, Hidden Nursery, Staggering Size. We'll take the Chomp. We don't have... Oh, it's counting the Lattice as a creature. Oh, no, wait. It's counting the Surveyor as a creature. Battle Glyph came back around. I mean, just nobody wants to be green. There's also the Burning Sun Cavalry, which I should probably take that so we have 2 drops. I don't know. I'll take the Battle Glyph. Oh, shoot. I just put that into the main deck. Dino Automaton can go with whatever. I guess we need to not pretend that we're not green. Not pretend we're not... Oh, dear. We do need to find some... Well, I'll take a minecart. We do need to find some, like, actual creatures here. Pit Offering or Captivating Cave. I'll take the Pit Offering. Promising Vein versus some blue cards I really don't care to play anyways. I'll take the Phantom in case we do end up black-red. Well, I have 2 caves already. We could, in theory, play the Cave-in. Oh, we have a Veto here. That's going to be the pick because it's a mythic rare. Unfortunately, it means we're passing this Abrade. And we're passing, like, every... This pack is just stacked for white cards. Huh. Well, we'll take the Veto. Like, all of the good white flyers were in one pack. Oh, hey. Another mythic rare. This one's a Saheeli that goes in the dinosaur deck we don't want to play. But I mean, what else are we picking here? The Deep Cavern Bat? I mean, we're taking the mythic for the collection anyways. We may as well. Another Deep Cavern Bat. A Join the Dead. Hot Footnote. Maybe... Is there a way we could still be... black-white? Just throw out basically everything that we did in the last pack? There's a Spelunking here. There's also the Caparocty Sunborn, which is really good. We have Clay Fried Bricks. We're really off the rails right now. Because now this Veto even looks playable. I guess the Sunborn is probably the most reasonable pick, given our red card start. I don't really want to just throw away all the red cards. I don't really want to pick this either. Let's pick the Cloud Guard, because that's a good one. Oh my gosh. All the dinosaurs in the same pack. And Master's Guide mural, because why not? We'll take the yearling, because we're trying to play red something here. Another spelunking. We're trying to play red, and we keep seeing these. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could take the Cavern Stomper, but I really... Maybe since we have the Huatley... Maybe we could even just be... We're taking the Cavern Stomper, I guess. There's a really weird way we could actually be 4 colors here. Splashing for Vito and the Sunborn. Off of Careening Minecart. And the Scampering Surveyor. Pit of Offerings could even help with that. And I think it's kind of hard to ignore Huatley, Hammerskull, and Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Oh, I know we could have had a second Dreadmaw. This was not even that insane pack that had everything in it. Could also take the cave here. I'll take the Cloud Guard. I still don't have a clue what we're doing. We'll just pick good cards in like 4 different colors. Although I don't think we're playing black. Yeah, this pack has just been insane all the way around. We have 2 Cloud... We have so many 4-drops. We need cheap cards. Alright, I can play just a ton of Cloud Guards. I'm gonna take the Kincaller if we're still... This is the pack that had all the white flyers. We got the Kincaller. That's Compass Gnome. Where a Deep Cavern Bat came back? There's no way. I can't shift to black-white this late, can I? No. I don't... I should have shifted to black-white. I would have needed that Deep Cavern Bat, but I don't even know what I'm picking out of here. I don't even know what's going on in this draft anymore. I take a hammer... Oh, here's a 2-drop. Although I still think we're mainly... They're staggering size. That card's supposed to be good. I think we're mainly green-red again. We're going to take the Scallywag here because we definitely need 2 drops. And we know we're red something. Well, I guess the Huatley also helps us splash for whatever other silliness we're doing. We've got half a black-white deck in the... What a crazy draft. This is one of the craziest drafts I think I've had. We need... And then we get the cave payoff card. But we need early creatures. The Capybara, the Kincaller. I'm going to take the Kincaller, I guess. Because it is a dinosaur. Even though I don't want to be doing this again. So I've got the Scallywag, the Yearling, and the Gnome for 2 mana creatures. Yeah, we gotta... Yeah, well, there's Scytheclaw Raptor. Yeah, we definitely could have been black-white. Look at this, Corpses of the Lost. Still have half a mind to take that and just be black-white. Because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11 cards we could play. No, we can't do that. Here's like the 8th Oltec Cloud Guard of this draft. Walk with the Ancestors I think is a reasonable card for this deck, but we could get it late. I need cheap plays. I guess we're going to go with the Compass Gnome. Seed Stones wouldn't be horrible either, but we have so many... We have so much going on at the 4 mana spot right now. I just need cheap cards. Miner's Guidewing. There's the Seismic Monstrosaur. But I need... As I said, I need things to play on turn 2. Yeah, here we go. Tendril of the Myco Tyrant. That's a good one. There's also the Watley's Final Strike, but I need the creatures. I feel like we could even run the Cave-In, couldn't we? We only have 2 caves right now. Probably not. Here's another Rumbling Rock Slide. We'll grab that. Oh, and here's another Rumbling Rock Slide. Brazen Blade Master. I don't think we need more 3 mana plays. I don't think we're playing anything from this pack. Well, I guess if we were, it'd be the Scythe. But I'm going to put that off to the sideboard. Here's Idol of the Deep King. That can be sort of early game interaction for us as well. We'll take another Promising Vein. Am I going to get that 5 mana green card back that lets us return a permanent? And now I could almost consider the Cave A. I did. I want to run this thing. What a crazy draft. It's one of those drafts where we probably could have been any combination of those 4 colors. Basically anything but blue. Alright, we got 6 cuts to make. How many dinosaurs do we have? We have 1 dinosaur artifact. We have 8 dinosaurs. That's more than what we had last time. We also have Watley. I think we are a dinosaur deck. As much as I don't want to be. We could splash for the Caparocti Sunborn. What else could we splash for? Can we splash for the Veto? Like, honestly, this isn't... I think we should have been white-black. But we had such a good red start in pack 1. Alright, what do we have here? The Torch, the Chomp, the Glyph, the Yearling, the Scallywag, the Lattice, the Staggering Size. I know this is supposed to be like the best green common. I just don't know if we really want to be playing that. Well, I think we're cutting the Cave-In. Idle, Scytheclaw, Raptor, Watley. And we don't have... I mean, I could cut the minecart. Alright, let's see what all we got here. How many creatures do we even have? 16. Kinda don't want to be cutting creatures. I think we cut the Sunfire Torch. I know it's a good card, but we just don't... Do I cut the Sunborn? I mean, it's so easy to splash that. Because we cut the minecart. I can probably cut one of the rock slides. Maybe even cut the idol. What else could I do with this deck? I don't have a ton of green. Would it be absurd if I just cut... Because there's our red. Would we cut the, cut the green. I could even splash black for veto. Where's our... Did I put... Oh, the Idol of the Deep King is still in there. I mean, that doesn't even look unreasonable. Oh, that looks like we're still missing 4 cards. So I'd be playing like Rumbling Rock Slide, Crack Shot. Kind of not great stuff. Alright. Let's get the green back in then. Vito wants us sacrificing permanents. So it doesn't have any synergy in here anyways. We are going to splash for the Sunborn because it's a very easy splash to be making. Between 2 Promising Veins, 2 Gnomes, Pit of Offerings, yeah, we can easily make the splash. What else is going to be the other cut then? And the Scampering Surveyor, yeah. I think previously I had the Idol the Deep King cut. Because we do have a Braid, Triumphant Chomp, and the Battle Glyph for cheap interaction. Yeah, let's do that. We have Scytheclaw Raptor, 2 Kincallers, Huatley, Hammer Skull. Okay. Okay, we're trying it again. For whatever reason, we're trying it again. Let's get into the games. We do have more cheap interaction this time. We do have more, like, rare and mythic rare reasons to be green. We've got the Huatley. I think we'll be better off than last time. And our first opponent here is Jake Starr. We have Chomp, Yearling, Scallywag, Dig-Site, Conservator. I'm going to keep this even though we're missing our other colors. We've got 4 playable cards here. Rune, Lurker, Bat. That's just not going to exist anymore. I don't want it to exist. And the Scallywag can also potentially... Oh, there's Compass Gnome. I could use that. I'm not going to do that right now. Let's play the Yearling. It's the most aggressive thing we have. So it could potentially draw some removal away from our other stuff that is less threatening. Oh, Snail. I guess with the Snail, we're going to get rid of the Tendril. Okay, we need green. We definitely need green now. We're going to attack 3, play the Compass Gnome, and get ourselves a green source. Because this will get us our white source. We'll be all set. I might actually get the Pit Offering. Oh, no, I can't. I can only get basic lands with it. Oh, gosh. There's Corpse. I'm not a fan of that card. What's the backside of this dude? Makes 2 dinosaurs. Roar of the Fifth People gains creatures you control. Tap for that. Search for a dinosaur card, and dinosaurs I control gain double strike and trample. Well, let's do this. No attacks, because our attacks aren't great right now. For next turn, we can actually make use of Huatley's reverse side. We should probably activate that, get that going before... Yeah, this is a problem. Because now that dig site thing is going to return black. Those get bigger. Alright. So we already get 2 dinosaurs. Next turn we get mana, which is not phenomenal. Still not going to attack. Because our 3-2 can become a 6-2 in a little bit. I might also just get our card draw 6-6. Could also just dig site conservator, exile their graveyard, and discover next turn. There's Corpses of the Lost. Yeah, we had to pass that rare in the draft. I wonder if this isn't... Jake Star wasn't in our thing, was he? I don't think he was. For now, we'll just play out our stuff. And we'll just pass. Just Tinkers to... Okay, so he can descend, get back his Corpses of the Lost. At the end step, play it again next turn. I was just kind of transformed back into Huatle. Wait, dinosaurs I control gain double strike and trample? Okay, let's just go crazy with dinosaurs then. I think that is going to be the plan. Yeah, we're going to get the Thunderfoot. The colossal thing. Oh, and we have a battle glyph. I already need this thing. Which is going to be the play. I can have that gain power. I'd be okay with that. Double striking 3... Well, we're not going to have double striking 3 power. And we're just going to do this. Because next turn we're going to play this. I can rock slide something. I don't need to rock slide anything right now. So next turn, all my dinosaurs will have double strike and trample. This is going to have 7 power. So we'll have 2 7-power double-striking trample things. We'll see if we just win the game next turn or not. Might depend on how much removal our opponent has here. Maybe I also should have, like, done this and I could have tapped 4 and discovered 4. I don't know. Bitter Triumph, discarding a card. Okay. And there's the corpses. Those corpses are getting annoying. Oh yeah, and because you discarded a permanent, you get to do this again. Well, this lets us scry 2. Rumbling Rock Slide and a Scytheclaw Raptor. Those are both fine cards. Yeah, we'll make that a 7-2. I don't have a real reason not to. Dinosaurs go rawr. Do I attack with other stuff? Probably not. Wow, that's still dead. This is still 10 double strike here? Yeah. Alright, I'm down with all this. No, he didn't even survive that attack. Okay. Well, Huatli is good in dinosaurs. Last time we did have Huatli before, but that was in our black-green deck, and I don't think we had dinosaurs. Alright, next game. We are up against Yama. I go first, huh? Yeah, we'll keep this. We have the Compass Gnome. Do we want to get another land? I think we do. Maybe we'll get our planes. Iron Claw Aspirant. Okay. Just because we do want to get up to 6 lands for this. And if we do draw like our Caparocti Sunborn, we have a way to utilize it. If I kill this, I could go swinging this turn. Either that or I just do nothing. I don't like the do nothing option. I like the be aggressive option. Yeah, trades is fine there. Because we'll have a Scry 2 coming. I talked about that card. I just talked about that card. This thing will be a 7-2 with Trample next turn. Scytheclaw Raptor. Okay, so you can't actually trigger the Sunborn this turn. And this is going to let us scry. I don't want those. Well, that went pretty well. And we have a 7-7. Petrify is our worst nightmare right now. It's like I knew. Okay, well, we'll play the Scampering Surveyor. We can get... I don't know, is there anything... There's no artifacts in the graveyard, so I'm not super interested in Pit of Offerings right now. That's a dinosaur. And this is just more land. But yeah, now he's just gonna win the game off of this stuff. So you can play all this stuff. You can now trigger your Sunborn. You can attack for 5 in the air. We are so far behind now. I think this is just unbeatable once it's on the field for too long. Maybe I should be playing 16 lands in this. Okay, I've seen enough. We're not making a comeback. Well, I have the Lattice. have a few things that get mana between Huatley, Scampering Surveyor, even the Compass Gnomes if we need the land. Maybe I should only be running 16. I can take out a, probably take out a Promising Vein. But what do I put in is the question. If we take out a Promising Vein, I probably want just more cheap interaction. So like a Torch or an Idol the Deep King. We do want to be making our land drops with this deck, though. Could also put in Staggering Size. That might not be bad. Cut one of the Promising Veins. We'll try it like that. That is kind of the problem I've been having with green decks is... Well, just like we just saw, you play one big thing, it gets stopped, and then you're not really doing much. I go first with a hand that can't cast anything. I'll keep this one. We'll get rid of the Sunborn. Because any third land the Kincaller comes on, this would have been a Promising Vein. I guess we'll start with the Mycotine. We're up against another green deck. I thought he was going to play his own Mycotine. I was going to lose it. Do we do this? I think I'm even just fine with this trade. We have the Kincaller next turn. Oh, and our opponent is stumbling on lands themselves. We're gonna, yeah, gain 3 attack for 6. I mean, that is how quickly dinosaurs can sometimes stomp when you have the good ones. And your opponent misses land drops. I think 16 lands is still okay. Mainly due to the Huatley and the Scampering Surveyor, they're going to pull more lands out. Clean house. Oh, we're gonna try. Oh, man. This is so rough, but we're missing a green source. Can't keep it. This we can keep. And I'm gonna pitch the battle glyph here. I think it's just going to be too long before we get to realistically use that. And we immediately get the green land we need. I honestly don't mind pitching the Promising Vein here. Because we have a lot of land drops in the deck, yeah. Part of me senses a... Well, I guess if he abrades this, he's going to take 3 damage. So, I mean, be my guest. Okay. And if it dies anyways, later on this can be... Wow, I'm going to double removal spell that. Alright then. There's a kin caller. That actually goes well with the chomp this turn. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll show the yearling. I've had enough of Sunshot Militia, because I know that can get absurd. Anything can kind of get absurd in these blue-red decks. That's fine. Ooh, I like this card. We are going to get a land off of the gnome. Let's go attacking here. And we're going to get a green source. Do I want to? I don't really need to exile. Well, that's unfortunate. Take action. Yeah, I don't think we want Pit of Offerings yet. His artifacts aren't even in the graveyard, so we don't have to worry about crafting there. We have Walk with the Ancestors next turn. We can return probably the Raptor. Has to be a permanent card. Okay, he gets the 3/3. I think we still just attack with both. Could also craft, but I'm gonna wait on the crafting till we get something a bit bigger. Lodestone, okay. Okay, fine, we're still attacking. Oh, we could actually get back the Promising Vein to... No, that doesn't seem great. We'll find other land. Rumbling Rock Slide. I guess. Kill the flyer. Now he's got the Waylaying Pirates, but no good targets for that yet. Because one thing's tapped down and the other thing's a 2/1 gnome. There's a dowsing device. That's kind of annoying. Oh, and that transforms right away. So we could even pump it up by another 3. That's kind of gross. But instead is going to go for the Explorer triggers. Yep. Daring Discovery. Guess if I can't block next turn. Okay, he's not keeping it. I have a Rock Slide. We know this is about to get locked down. This will still be aggressive for right now. Good thing is he's not actually killing our dinosaurs, so we're going to get to draw some extra cards off the Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Craft one of the idols with one of the others. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage, though. Now we have an Abrade. I could Abrade this. I have half a mind to do so. Could also just rock slide this. That might be my best bet. Because now we just hope he draws a land off of this. Alright. That was kind of risky there. So we're either going to get... Okay, we got a land. Go Earthshaker Dreadmaw. There's a battle glyph. Oh, he didn't even want to play after that. I guess that's the power of a decent dinosaur deck. Okay, so I just need to preface every draft by saying we're not going to play green unless we get really good rares that push us into green, and then we'll get really good rares that push us into green. Flogan. It's like Logan, but with the flow. We can very much keep this. I mean, our hand isn't doing too much right now. We don't even have a real thing to use the battle glyph with. Oh, that's a good thing to do at some point. That card annoys me. There's also a chance I actually want to do this. So I could just play Scytheclaw Raptor and pass. And just wait a little bit. I could also attack with the Dig Site Conservator. I'm going to play Scytheclaw Raptor. We'll just wait a little bit. We're not going to attack. There's the Echo. Alright, now we can just kill his stuff. We want to use the Chomp on there. And I guess we Battle Glyph here. I don't really just want to sack this unless I can pay the 4 and discover 4. Join the deck. Yeah, that's fine. I do think I just want to do the discover 4 and just get rid of all his permanents. I think that is exactly what we are going to do. Well, a braid goes to our hand anyways, so that is cool. The Scampering Surveyor is going to get us... Oh. Wait, why is that still in there? Join the Dead's not supposed to... He has a Bitter Triumph. I guess I have to Rock Slide to kill this. I may as well do that now. Unfortunately, I've got a couple of really good targets in my hand for the Bitter Triumph, so hopefully he decides to use it on the Surveyor here. I could just do Pit, and that gets us a green sword. Yeah, do that. Keep his graveyard kind of void of permanents for the time being. Are you gonna kill my surveyor? No? Okay. Alright. Sahili's Lattice. That's gonna be good. Now, if I trade here, obviously that removes the best target I'm giving him for this. But if he doesn't use Bitter Triumph here, he's taking 3 and going down to 9. And we're going to play the Compass Gnome. I want that Bitter Triumph out of your hand. He's going to take the 3 anyways. Perfect. Perfect. Of course, if I don't draw an untapped land, my Hammer Skull's going to get a... All I have to do is speak and things happen that I either need or don't need to happen. Oh, this is also cool. Attack for 6. What do you got? Join the... Okay. I mean, it's not like I have Walk with Ancestors in my hand or anything. I guess we're going to walk back the Hammer Skull. Another Compass Gnome. Alright. Oh, let's attack first. A lot of damage. Could also get back the Dig Site Conservative. We're going to get back a 6/6. I'm going to put that in the hand. Okay, and that's too much. Alright, well, we finally did. We finally figured out how to make dinosaurs work. You just have to have some bomb rares. You gotta have Walk with the Ancestors. You just gotta have cards that get you multiple cards of value. That's kind of what this format is about. Quaggles. The names people come up with. Any third land gets us this. We're missing a red source. I don't like taking mulligans. Fine. We have Compass Gnomes as well that can get us a red source. Or we can just draw one completely naturally. Let's go with the Scallywag first up. Because I could go Yearling and Battleglyph next turn. We are not going Yearling and Battleglyph next turn. Mills a couple of lands. I guess I'll trade the, yeah, that's fine. No reason not to reveal it. We can just... We're going to be playing it anyways next turn, most likely. I just don't want to see any more Marionettes. Marionettes are really good against our deck. Poison Dart Frog. That one's actually fine. Because I can do this. And I can do this. I mean, I could have attacked first, but we know he wasn't going to block. Quaggles is in Platinum. This is not... I mean, I guess we could just give our opponent the option to make a mistake. Real question is, do I Rumbling Rock Slide this? Do attack for 7. That accelerates his... That also fixes his mana. I feel like we just try to keep him off. He's got so many more cards in hand than us. We could even potentially win next turn if we get the Well, now we don't win if we get the Dreadmaw, because we won't be able to cast it. But yeah, this is a beating. I will play the land in case there's another snail. But if our opponent... we killed both his poison dart frogs. So if he doesn't have... It's got to be really painful milling both the blue and green source. Yeah, well, he can still live a turn. Has to chump block again. I'm going to entice him to play another snail if he has one. But if all he has is a snail, we win. Okay. I mean, our opponent didn't know he was going to mill his forest and island that he would need to cast anything in his hand or get both of his frogs killed. So that... And it's not like you can just choose to not mill with the marionette just because, oh, you might mill the land you need. You don't know what's on the top of your deck. Well, unless you scry or have some other revealing card like the glow cap lantern, I think it's called. So he could be milling himself closer to the lands he needs or milling the lands he needs. You just don't know. Vinay is our next opponent. I was about to not keep this hand until I saw the Huatley, and now I'm going to keep this hand. Well, we have all the green sources we need for the game. Oh. I'm going to go grab a... red source, I guess. I almost feel like waiting on this now, because then I can play the battle glyph next turn. Because otherwise I'm playing Dino-Automaton next turn and still not... Alright, fine. I don't like it. But also... I was going to say this only gives him one turn to actually do something about the Huatley. But now I don't even want to play the Huatley because this is just join the dead mana. So let's play the Dino-Automaton. It kills that. It's, you know, it happens. Yep. So our opponent will have all of one turn to deal with the Huatley. Unfortunately, I can't give counter and stop the Dino-Automaton, but it's okay. We'll get another red source. And now I could play the Compass Gnome and Battle Glyph. That does not feel like a good trade. I don't mind trading the Battle Glyph for the, for this here. This also puts this out of range of a Braid. But I will totally activate it next turn if I'm given the opportunity. Because as we learned in the previous game, flipping the Huatley's thing, only good things end up happening. I am not blocking this. Oh, I don't even have the option to block it. Oh, don't tell me you have Tithing Blade. Don't have Tithing Blade. Don't have Tithing Blade. He has... Okay. That's another menace thing, which is annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. So we get 2 3/3s. I mean, I will have to double block, but one removal spell isn't going to blow us out. One removal spell will stop us from blocking anything, however. So that's kind of bad. Oh, that really hurts. I don't think we need to search up land. We're just gonna spew a bunch of crap on the board. Gotta play defensively, though, because we're down to 8 and our opponent has 2 menace creatures in play. So what dinosaur are we gonna get? I don't like this. I can't not block. So... I guess I might as well put these two on the same thing. Alright, we'll do it like that. This way, you know, we have the dinosaur, we can get the Thundering Dreadmaw, or we can get the, we can start getting 7/7s, potentially. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can get a 7/7. This game's getting a little tough, though. Panicked Altosaur, that's not making my life better. Maybe I just get the Cavern Stomper to set up a couple of turns, because there's no point in getting this. I think we do. Oh, I also have an Abrade, which is neat. Do I get a 7/7 here? Well, we get a 7/7 either way. Yeah, we'll get the... We'll do this so we can scry. Sunborn is probably good enough. No attacks. I just want him to play something we can abrade. Okay, so Descend is going to be triggered. If he has anything for that. That's dead. That's dead. Opponent? Okay. Thank you. That's dead. We're not doing that. Oh, Trampoline Double Strike. Actually... 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, that's unfortunate. I do need to attack here. It's a lot of damage. Do I play the Sunborn? I don't think... Yeah, I gotta play the Sunborn. We're gonna take 2. Which happens. But we got a 7/7 here that is not joking around. There's Dead Weight. That's a promising vein. So I can make it so this will have to block this and this has to block that by activating this ability. Alright. And there's only one way this block can go down. Your Altasaur has to block. And you have to block there, so... Opponent's top decking while we have... We're both at 4, though. Oh, he gets to discover 4. He had the mana... Okay, it's just a Wander Glyph. Oh, this game is going to get close. Don't have a way to pump it. What'd you get, opponent? This is just pure top deck. Okay, so whatever he drew wasn't enough. Unless he has, like, Fungal Fortitude. I mean, if he has Fungal Fortitude, he just slams it and wins. Because that'd be 4 power. Whatever card is in your hand, it can't deal with both of these, can it? I guess he could have Idol of the Deep King, too. Echo of Dusk. Interesting. So I guess I just have to force the block. And hope he doesn't draw removal. This is still lethal next turn. Was I supposed to attack with the Cavern Stomper? Oh no. I don't... He's looking at the graveyard. That's never a good sign. Do you have another chance? That would be so bad for me right now. Defossilize. Ah, that does it too. Because you get the Menace. And draws 2 mountains. Yep. Very close game. Man, we had these two in play while our opponent top decked, and he still managed to get out of it. That's a little bit unbelievable. But, you know, we've been doing well here. So, who knows? Maybe this time I am Rex Raptor. Okay, we just need our next opponent here. We're at 5 wins. So this definitely hasn't been a complete blowout like some of my other green deck attempts. And Drax is our next opponent, a silver tier and very difficult hand. And we're on the draw, so if we get a land, we can Compass Gnome, guarantee our next land. I still don't like this. Alright, this one I like. Well, like being a word. But this hand is usable, we'll say. Pit of Offering might actually be good here to stop some of the crafting from the graveyard. There's a landmark for our opponent. I don't think I'm going to get a land with the gnome, because we have several lands already. And now we have all our colors anyways. So yeah, we're not going to do this. You might also just craft with this thing next turn and make the 1/4. That wouldn't be completely absurd. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Well, at least it got a land and not... Oh, hey, cool. Got something here. We'll keep the white hidden for no real relevant reason. I'm not really interested in trading, so we'll take the damage. I'll get our second green off of the... No, off of my top deck. Opponent has 4 lands and didn't... He's missing a second color. Let's go attacking. Let's see what he's got. He got the acrobatic... Okay. That's fine. Okay. So opponent just had a bunch of stuff. Well, my stuff wasn't super valuable anyways. So let's play our Scampering Surveyor and get... Let's get a mountain. And, yeah, none of that is artifacts. So I want to hang on to the Pit of Offerings until, like, this goes to the graveyard. Fine with that. Are we going to craft with it? Okay, fine. This is actually getting bad. Like, I'm going to have to walk with the ancestors on one of these. Things. I guess I should have traded here. Well, this does not do enough right now, so I guess I have to walk with some ancestors. I mean, that's not doing enough either. Why are my cards just not doing enough right now? Taking 5 in the air suddenly? Runelurker Bat, soon to be more in the air? One top, one bottom. Okay, I will double block the double striker. Okay, so then this is just going away for free? Or do you have another trick? Another acrobatic leap. I mean, sometimes your opponent just has it all. Can't even gain life. I haven't been able to play any of my big stuff or any of my removal. We'll crack this just to thin our deck a bit more. But yeah, we're actually dead next turn. This one's such a rough lot. This is the we played all the small stuff. We keep getting lands, and we just can't get anything going here. I just got another flyer, so we need multiple removal spells this turn. Like it's just not gonna work. There's a hammer skull. But it doesn't matter because we're just dead in the air. Yeah. Alright. That was a really annoying loss there at the end. It was lost because we got nothing. What cards can I yell at that never made an appearance? That staggering size never did anything. And the tendril is kind of nice if you can... it does stuff in the late game. Watley is good when you have a bunch of dinosaurs. Who knew? Dino Automaton. Yeah, look at this. Like 2 Rumbling Rock Slides, a Braid, Chomp. I mean, even the Battle Glyph at that point. I guess, though, the turn that our opponent appeared to be offering the trade on their Double Striker with our Surveyor, I guess he had the other Acrobatic Leap in his hand, so... Because otherwise, he played the Aspirant post-combat to give it a +1/+1 counter. Like, you wouldn't have done that if you didn't have the Acrobatic Leap. So yeah, we were just dead in that game anyways. But, you know, 5 wins with the dinosaur deck. I will take it. And we got 2 mythics out of the deal. We had a really, really random draft. We could have been black-white. Just look at the stuff in our sideboard. 2 Cloud Guards, Deep Cavern Bat, Bartolome, Vito. I would have needed to go into that plan, though, like, immediately on pack 2. And I didn't want to do that because of the pack 1 we had, where we got the really late Triumphant Chomp. We had the Abrade, the Yearling. We had a nice red start, but then, like, red... I don't know, I guess it wasn't open that much, packs 2 and 3. But, hey... You know, more gems than what we entered the draft with. 4 packs. Nothing to complain about here. So for now, I'll take my leave.